Hello and welcome back to the FM22 beta save with Newcastle United, where things they aren't going great, I'll be honest. I'll explain it all. First things first, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's video. Hopefully you guys are excited to hear how terribly I'm doing with this Newcastle team. And if you are, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me, because that would make me feel a bit better. That ambulance is not its way to get me either, by the way, because I'm having a heart attack right now. Also, whilst you're down there, if you're not yet already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I massively appreciate it, because there's I think 65% of people aren't subscribed at the moment, which is pretty mental. I've just checked the analytics, 61%. So if you fancy subscribing, that'd be lovely, thank you. Also, thank you. Every single day this Newcastle save is getting more and more popular. Every upload becomes #1 out of the past 10 uploads that I've made. So that's really nice. So thank you very much. Anyway, let's talk about this show of a Newcastle team right now. The thing is, I am gonna sound like Steve Bruce here, and I feel like him, but we have just been unlucky. Since you guys were last here for the 0-0 draw to Lincoln and the 2-1 win over Cardiff, we started things off pretty well. A 2-0 win against Millwall with Raul Jimenez and Nicolas Sula getting themselves on the score sheet. Then, unfortunately, we got knocked out the Carabao Cup third round 2-0 to Premier League Everton, but we should have won it. We then lost to Huddersfield 1-0 in the league, but we should have won it. Before we decided to start playing well, and we battered Blackpool 5-0. Raul Jimenez, who's been the most inconsistent player in this series so far, gets himself 4 goals to make himself the Championship's top scorer. Yep, 8 goals so far he's got this season now, top in the Championship. But then we lost 2-0 to Watford the game afterwards, in a game we shouldn't have lost. And I'll tell you why, because look at the underlying match stats. 17 shots for us, 10 to them. 1.87 XG to us, 0.81 to them. A very similar story against Huddersfield as well. Huddersfield, it was I think about 19 to 10 shots there, as you can see. Not quite as good XG for us, but still much higher than their XG. And then the Everton game, I believe their XG was high because they scored a penalty. But look at the match stats, 18 shots to 13. It's a game we really should have won. I mean, we missed a penalty, to be fair, so that goes in our favour for XG too, but still. It's been difficult. So what that means is we drop down to 10th in the Championship, as you can see. We do have a game in hand on teams around us, which would maybe bump us back into the playoff places when we do end up playing it, which would be great, but it's not a good look for our team with the quality that we have at our disposal. And also, I'm just very confused by Raul Jimenez's 8 goals. The comments from you guys have been telling me how terrible he is, and I agree. He has been terrible, and yet 8 goals. The only good thing in the team right now is Luca Dean. He's fantastic. Luca Dean is just a solid player, as you can see right up there. 7.9 average rating across all games so far. We've had some good performances out of Mads Rorslev on the other side, but he's got 0 assists so far, but obviously defending well to an extent. The player who's been playing worse, though, for us is the boy that I cannot pronounce, Gabriel Veron. But I think I'm stuck in my ways saying Vernon. So I think the safest thing to do is just get rid of the Veron part and just call him Gabriel or Gabrielle. Anyway, the point is we're just very inconsistent, and potentially some of it could be my fault because I am tweaking roles every game or so, trying to get something to work a little better. Maybe I'm doing too much of that. Alternatively, maybe we're a little bit too attacking. You know, maybe Brandon Williams needs to be made a fullback on support instead. Maybe that's going to balance things out a little bit, give us a little bit more defensive shape. So I don't know. But these are the fixtures today for our first game. We're taking on Sheffield United first and then Bournemouth next, who are first and third in the league. So today's episode is going to be super tough. But I think we're ready for it. Santos will stay in goal with a backline of Luca Dean, Carboni, who's played inconsistently, obviously, but has been playing well in recent weeks with some good ratings. So I'm going to play him at the left centre-back role alongside Nicolas Sula and Brandon Williams at right. It's not Brandon Williams, Nico Williams. Oh, Tom. In my defence, Brandon Williams is also a right-back too, and is also English, so that's what I'll use. Williams is at right back today though because Rawslov coming back from an injury. In the midfield we've got Vidal and Mbom because Kelechi is just not getting good ratings in that deep line playmaker role, so let's try Mbom there instead. Pepe starts on the right, Ali on the left, Almiron through the middle as the shadow striker. I think he is on paper the best shadow striker at the club now he's back from his injury. And then 8-goal Jimenez starts up front. So kickoff is upon us here today and immediately we have a free kick in an attacking area. Luca Dean to take it, and Luca Dean to score it. What a free kick that is. His first goal of the season to complement the 7 assists that he's got so far, and he's just maintaining himself as the best player in this team. A beautiful start to this game. A left-footed free kick on the left-hand side of the pitch. Should never be going in, but it is because he's the best free kick taker we've got by a long, long way, so you may as well put him on those free kicks. And all of this means that Coventry are now going into second place in the league, and they are looking like they might get promoted come the end of the season to the Premier League. So if you're a Coventry fan, congratulations. If you're a Newcastle fan, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to mess it up this badly. Hopefully, though, we can just hold on to this and get a result at the end of the game. I mean, things aren't that bad. Things aren't that bad, right? I mean, they might get bad now. Good save, Santos. But things aren't that bad. We're complaining because we're not top of the league. I mean, on paper, we really should be top of the league, but it's not the worst thing to complain about, as Raul Jimenez scores a very nice goal there, I must say. I can't understand Raul Jimenez. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad he's scoring goals now. It's fantastic to see, but it would have been nicer if he could have, like, been consistent at the start of the season, rather than get like all 9 of his goals in like 4 games. But considering Sheffield started today's game on top of the table, we're actually doing a good job of scoring goals. So maybe the guys have stopped being camera shy. They've decided, no, we're going to start scoring for the camera because they like you guys. I guess you become good friends all of a sudden. Be nice if they could become friends with me. In the meantime, this is going to be a goal. It's not going to be a goal. Okay, well that's good. I thought there might be a goal there because there was a long build up to the free kick, but off the crossbar, that doesn't count on target, does it? So I can't even say that. Anyway, 2-0 up at half-time. We're having lots of shots on target, so I am happy out there, lads. And they are looking inspired and motivated by that, which is great to see. Things, though, are underway in this second half, and immediately there is a highlight as they get the ball into our penalty area. Back out of it, though, on the edge of the area. Shouldn't have done that, really, I feel. That was probably a poor move. Watch them score now, I've said that. Watch them score, now that I've criticised them. Watch them nearly score. We're getting very lucky. The posts are helping us out today. Raul Jimenez on the ball, though, looking to try and bring us forward. He's playing very wide right now. Finds Nicolas Pepe, who has been a little lacklustre so far since we signed him. I'm going to say it's just him settling into the club a little bit. But look who has settled. Dele Alli, getting the 3rd goal of the game for us. And this is what I don't understand. Sometimes we have so many shots, like I showed you from the in-between episodes, and we can't score. And yet today, this is our 3rd goal from what, like 10 shots? 13 shots. Don't complain, Tom. Don't complain. Just take it. It's 3 goals and 3 points by looks of things. There are still some players not playing brilliantly, though. One of them is Nicolas Pepe on a 6.4. Let's drag him off for Gabriel. Almiron will come off as well for Alberto. And I think maybe we should look to maybe just replace one of the centre-backs. Sula's on a yellow card. Let's get Diego Carlos on. So, 20 minutes to go. I think we've had a pretty decent game here today. Santos collects that one quite nicely. Could we even grab a 4th goal here? A 4th goal feels a little bit greedy at this stage. I mean, I'd just take a 1-0 win, but 3-0 is great. Let's not get too greedy. Just, you know, hold on to possession nicely, boys. And we'll take the 3 points instead. As Carlos comes forward on the ball into Vidal. Vidal plays it out wide to Gabriel, who plays it forward into Alberto. Alberto now finding some space on that right-hand side of the pitch. Puts the cross in, blocks, cleared only as far as Diego Carlos on the halfway line. As he gets it forward to Gabriel, into Vidal. Vidal to Mbom. Mbom brings it out to his near side to Dele Alli. Back to Mbom, back to Ali. Great passing here. Beautiful passing here. As Luca Dean now looking for another assist. Would have got it if it wasn't Gabriel there taking the shots. Although actually it was blocked because it's a corner. Okay, I won't blame Gabriel. I was quick to judge him there. I was quick to judge him. We can't score from the corner though, and there's going to be a Sheffield United counter-attack. Low bringing the ball forward down that far side of the pitch. Vidal just takes it easy and the highlight finishes. Okay, this is good. 8 minutes to go. I can't see Sheffield scoring 4 goals in that 8 minutes. I think we should be good for the 3 points here. They can't even score 3 goals. We're not going to get 1 point. We're getting 3 points here today. I promise you. And a clean sheet. Whew, I'm glad I said that. And so as the clock comes down to the end of this game, Sheffield United 0 and Newcastle 3. Jimenez with the goal, Ali with the goal, Luca Dean with the goal. I think a really solid team performance there. Good improvement from in between episodes. And it also, I thought it was us then, that's Sheffield United, it puts us up to 8th in the table, 3 points off playoffs. Beat Bournemouth, we could be in them. Also, this video could be a little bit late tonight. It's 10 to 6 right now and I'm recording this. So we'll see if it comes out at 8 o'clock. It might be late. If it did come out at 8 o'clock, then you need to drop a like on the video. If it didn't come out at 8 o'clock, you have to comment and say, you have to say, tell me a joke. Tell me a joke instead in the comment section, because clearly I'm not funny enough to think of something off the spot. Tell me a joke in the comment section instead. And then I'll steal them and pretend they're mine. Right, Bournemouth. Game is coming up right now. Mads Roslov should be fit enough to play this one. But I'll be honest, Williams has had a pretty decent few games coming in to replace him. If we look at his report and look at his form, 8-6, 7-7, 6-9, 7-4, 7. I feel like he's done enough to keep his place in the team. We will put, he's actually, to be fair, Mads is still injured. Back in training tomorrow, but his fitness is not quite there. So we'll leave Williams in for now. Almiron is not really performing, which is frustrating because neither is Alberto, but we'll start Alberto this time around and see if that works any better. And I think maybe other than that, we leave the team as it is. Okay. Bournemouth awaits. Another game away from home. 2 tough away games today. We dispatched of Sheffield though. We're going to dispatch of Bournemouth by beating them 2-1. The really annoying thing here right now is that my corner tactic is not been that effective at Newcastle. Obviously, the corner video that I did, you saw the results with Lincoln, with who else did I use in that? With Brentford. I used another team, didn't I? Oh, RZ, the stream save, which I'm not streamed this week, to be fair, because I've been very, very busy with a few other things as well. So YouTube's a priority, and then it's streaming. So I've been busy with some other stuff as well, but streams will come back very shortly as Raul Jimenez gets his 10th of the season. I can't believe it either. I mean, I won't complain, obviously, but how? How's this man got 10 goals after some of the things? I mean, imagine if he actually had got himself shooting on target in every game that we've seen so far. He'd be on 20 by now. But back to level pegging here against Bournemouth, which is great to see. If we get a result today, we should be moving back into those playoff places where somehow Coventry are still second in the league. Surely at some point they'll fluke it and start to drop down a little bit. We've got another Luca Dean free kick though. This will be a goal. I'm telling you now, goal, 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 goal. Always knew he was going to miss it. Always knew he was going to miss it, as well as that free kick, which wasn't a free kick, a corner. That was always going to miss as well. Annoyingly, I've just realised, is this our game in hand? No, it's not. We're playing early, because Bournemouth are on 13, so I think it must be the early kick-off in the Championship. So I was suddenly thinking this is our game in hand, we have to win it. Not the case, but I am far from pleased from this team from what I've seen in this first half. We need to get out there, play better, and score from this corner. Luca Dean in the middle, Sula in the back of the net. Just as I was complaining about corner tactics not being quite as effective here at Newcastle, Sula bags one from those beautiful near post corners. I'll put a link to that corner tutorial on the top of the screen, maybe, if I can remember. Definitely be on the end card. It might be in the suggested videos down the side, or you could just click on my profile and it's on there somewhere. Channel, obviously, not profile. What am I on about? This isn't like Tinder, is it? It's nearly Nicolas Pepe scoring a fantastic goal off the crossbar there. You hate to see it. One more goal would be quite handy. One more goal just to maybe confirm our dominance here today. That would be lovely. As Mbom gets the ball into Raul Jimenez, who puts it over the bar. I think we might take him off. He's on a good rating, but is looking fairly tired right now. So we'll bring him off for Callum Wilson. Alberto playing poorly. Dele Alli this time playing poorly. Let's bring Gabriel on that left-hand side this time. See if he plays well as an inverted winger instead, as it's Bournemouth coming away with the ball as we speak. Anthony coming down this near side of the pitch, gets it right down to the byline, looks to put it in the middle, does, kind of. It's now Tom Kenny into Cook. Cook A good challenge there from Dele Alli, but puts it straight back into the feet of Bournemouth players who nearly score. Probably a good thing we're about to take Dele Alli off the pitch after that little hiccup from him. So I don't want to speak too soon. I don't want to speak too soon because we know what happens when I speak too soon, right? The game listens. But things are looking very comfortable for 3 points here today. Would have been even more comfortable if Callum Wilson could have finished that. Corner though, we are good from them. Not this time around though, although Pepe with a long shot. Go on, lad. Too many people in the way, sadly. Carboni, Williams. I think that's off. It's not offside. The linesman's running away from it. The referee's running away from it. Alberto finally getting a goal for us as well. That might be a second goal, to be fair. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh on him, but we eventually get a third goal in this game. 15 minutes to go. You know what? Maybe in today's episode, maybe today, we've just about found ourselves. I would say this is probably the strongest two performances, apart from the Blackpool game where we won 5-0. These are probably the two strongest performances I've seen this season from us, and that's great. It means we're bedding in together nicely. It means that things are going to get hopefully better. Watch us now lose like 3 games on the bounce off camera, but it looks good for us right now. Hopefully the inconsistencies have been sorted. Hopefully Raul Jimenez will now go and score 40 goals this season, and hopefully we're going to go on to win the league title. Maybe I'm talking too soon, but what I've seen today has been so pleasing for a change. It's been a little bit painful in between episodes. To be fair, we're losing the games, aren't we? But like I said, it's just us being inconsistent. The underlying stats are there. We have more shots, we have higher XGs. Like, theoretically, we should have won those games, right? But we just didn't. But now it's proving that. We actually are getting there. It's not theoretical, we're actually doing it. Anyway, I've now said all that. Watch Bournemouth score 4 goals in the last 8 minutes of this game. You can guarantee it now, I've done all that. Although, we are seeing a distinct lack of any highlight right now, which is great. So I think we can safely say we've temporarily moved up to 5th in the table as things stand. And you love to see it, full time, 3-1, great result. I'm really happy with that. That's a fantastic result for us. So like I say, the only game going on right now is us. I assume we're a late kick-off on a Friday, right, so everyone else will play on the Saturday. Let's just see those results come through. And Raul Jimenez wins the Championship Player of the Month with 6 goals in 5 appearances. Well in, lad. So the other game's about to kick off. Come on, Lincoln. Please beat Barnsley. We need a big win, Lincoln City. I'm rooting for you, lads. Don't get relegated. I know you can do it and stay up. That's FA Cup stuff. Are we going to be able to see the Championship? We are. Lincoln draw. That's annoying. But we still move up to 6th place in the table, back in the playoffs. 4 points off the top. A good day all round, I think. So what do we do next time then? What do we do next time? I am thinking we come back for Blackburn and Crystal Palace, a former Premier League team from last season. Blackburn have had a decent start and they have a good bit of history, so I think those 2 games might be quite nice. Also fits in right before international break as well, so perfect. Right, with all that being said and done, thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And of course, if you have done, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a lovely evening. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.